Martin, somebody 11-3.
Oh, really?
Sam Bircher.
I mean that. Oh, yeah.
Got to final last year, didn't he? Sam?
Okay, on with the next match. Should be a cracker, this one. Joining me in the commentary box is Orphan Dad. Hello, Orphan.
Hi, actually. Evening, chaps.
Well, you know the play, Josh. Tell us a little bit about him, mate.
Yeah, he's from Doncaster, I believe. He plays out of Murphy's in Doncaster. He's a lot of people won't know him, but he's had some decent wins over some good players. I know he's beaten Jordan Shepherd at least a couple of times in tournaments. Jack Whelan, so he can play. He's even though he's not well known. Obviously Jordan's favourite for a reason, but don't be overly surprised if there is an upset, because obviously Josh had a great win in his previous match over last year's runner-up, Sam Bircher. So
11-3 it was 11-3,
as well. Yeah, no one would have predicted that. I mean, obviously Sam probably was the favourite in that match before, but just shows he pulls a funny game.
Oh, one thing we've learned in the events that we've run here, back the outsider. Two events, 233-1 winners.
Yeah, both of them. Not many expected.
Sam Story, you're going to say?
Sean
Story.
Sean Story and
Rob Warren.
Rob Warren. I mean, Rob's capable though, isn't he? I mean,
yeah, definitely capable.
Yeah, it might have come as a little surprise, but it's not a big shock, is it?
No.
Who won? Who did? Oh, Craig Lakin won it. That one.
Craig Lakin won the inaugural one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been so many now. I forgot. I think Lee's on a mission, trying to get as many organised as possible. But it's all good for pool, so it's good for the players.
It's not good for my sleep or health, but I think it's something that the players have asked me to do. They wanted something different.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air. I mean, the prize money we're playing for is unheard of really in a series of events. Like you'll get like 5-10 grand to win in world championships and what have you, but you don't often see that in tour events, either the IPA tour or the UK pool tour.
Yeah, it makes it worth playing off on.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. It makes you want to put the hours in, even though I'm probably the worst practicer ever. I've probably put in the grand total of an hour and a half for this tournament, but I just try to get more matches under my belt in tournaments than practice. It's a bit boring on your own.
Yeah, I mean, you used to practice with Chris, didn't you? Chris Mellin?
Yeah, back in the day. He's hard man to get hold of, especially on a pool table nowadays. I don't really see him that much. He works a bit now, believe it or not. He actually has a proper job.
Well, he's had all sorts of jobs. Great digger, driver.
He's been a butcher. He's been a mechanic. He's been all sorts. He's been around the block.
Well, it sort of says a lot for where pool is. If you've got one of the greatest players that's ever
Exactly.
picked a cue up and he's
Yeah.
having to do them sort of jobs.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully these events that you're running, it might wake some players up and put the hours in, and the great game will grow even more. Prize money gets higher.
Yeah, that's what happened with darts, wasn't it? Because the level was low. There's only Phil Taylor that
Yeah.
played to a certain level. And
Exactly. And
he
everyone
took
else
all the
had
money.
part-time jobs, and that's why he dominated it. Nowadays, you probably got at least 15 full-time pros on the darts circuit. I'm probably underestimating that number,
Well,
but
yeah, I think it'll go a lot lower than that. I remember looking probably 10 years ago now, and I think somebody ranked 32 was still earning 80 grand a year.
right.
So what they're earning now?
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, darts are, it's good to be a top darts player, I know that much. Jordan's pulled off a good double there. Great shot.
And that's what you will see with Jordan. He's an inventive player.
Yeah,
He can invent any sort of
definitely. He's good to watch when he's on it.
great
Was
shot
that a
maker.
break and finish? Or did Josh get to two? I was talking so much, weren't we? And
It was a dry break
Right.
and finish.
right. So he was off the break, reverse dish, right.
Jordan is the second favourite behind Stephen Petty for this title.
Yeah, normally the favourites haven't really done well or got past maybe the quarters, I don't think. I remember for the first event, who would have been favourite for that? I know.
Good question.
The second event, I think it was Ben Davies was the favourite, I reckon.
Yeah, I think Ben was in the first one as well. The last event, it was Mark Boyle, who made it through to the quarterfinals, and the eventual winner, Rob Warren, took him out in a deciding frame
Yeah,
shootout.
Boyle was definitely the favourite in the third event. Everyone thought he was like, the way he was playing, the way he's still playing. To be fair, the matches that he lost, like I'll play on the IPA tour with him. He's had like maybe a dry break, 6-all, or against Rob, I'm sure it was a break and finish, or it was a reverse dish. In a recent, I think it was the fourth IPA event, he lost to Jack again. Got it back to Hill, and Jack cleared off the break. So he's had a brilliant year, hasn't he? But
Yeah, a lot of people didn't want me to let him in the event, and I just took the opinion of, well, he's not guaranteed to win it.
no, it's pool at the end of the day. Obviously, he'll have been the favourite for a reason, but he didn't win the event, so that just shows you pool's an unpredictable game.
But the publicity of having somebody like that in your tournament,
Exactly. Yeah, you could
so many people watching think, oh, Mark Boyle's in it, why is he in it?
Yeah, exactly.
And when he gets beat, it creates more interest.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was a good win from Rob to beat him over that distance. It's an even better achievement.
If anybody's got any questions for myself and Arfan, the live chat is on. We turn Coronation Street off.
Yeah, once again the tables are playing unbelievably well. I must say the conditions players, you've got to play on them to know exactly what we're playing on. They're so fast. The white ball has to be on a string, but it's so difficult. But it's what we players want. We need conditions like this really, and yeah, I must say they are really good.
Yeah, there was a debate on Facebook on, when I said there's a lot of costs involved. What I try and do is get the tables in, match conditions, and if I'd left these tables for like 3 or 4 months and then asked the lads to come down.
Yeah, you'll be shooting yourself in the foot, because the players will probably not come next time because they'll be thinking I'm spending 250 quid and the tables are not up to scratch. So you're definitely going about it the right way. You know, if there's extra little costs here and there. I'm speaking for myself here, but I'm sure a lot of the other players will agree. We just want to play on the best tournaments and under the best conditions. Possibly, someone can arrange for us. And these are like, some of the best tables I've played on.
Thanks for that, Orphan. I'll get you a pint later.
No, I mean, I'm just speaking the truth, really. I'm not trying to brown nose you, to put it politely.
Yeah, no. We do pride ourselves on the tables here. They're good all year round, but certainly we go the extra mile just to make sure they are better for such prestigious events. Both
yourself and Gaz have been top players for a long time, so you know what kind of conditions the players are going to expect and want. So, in that sense, you're doing a really good job.
Yeah, it's difficult because you have to balance the two, really, because you are running a business, and for me to stay open, I have to make money behind the bar, but the costs to run these events are high, so I have to try and get sponsorship in, so I'm not taking it off you guys.
Yeah, completely agree. It's a fine balancing act, isn't it? But at the moment, you're doing it really well.
Well, I think next year, if I do get the 5 events full, and I'm in negotiations with different sponsors, because they've seen what we do in our family. It's not just the pool players seeing this; the word's getting out there.
Yeah, definitely.
A few people will be concerned that the level's been upped, and they've got to step up to the mark.
Exactly. I mean, both the IPA tour and the UK pool tour, they'll be looking at your events, and they'll be worried, and they should be worried because you're offering the prize money that they can't match at the moment. Even with the fees, really, they're not overall, because the hotels are not that expensive, so overall fees are not that much more. No. But you don't mind paying that extra little bit for the prize money we're playing for.
No, I mean, you're getting the runners-up prize for the quarter-finalists.
Exactly.
So, in comparison to what tours are paying.
Yeah. So this is a good chance for Josh to make it 1-1. Just needs to punch this off the other rail and bounce the white back onto the middle of the table, I think. It's not bad, but he needs to pull off a good pot if he's going for the one on the left-hand side.
I think I'll take the one on the right and draw the cue ball back.
It depends on the angle that he's got on this one. I mean, if he just has to drop it in,
if he can avoid the 8 and come round the
yeah. But I think he avoids the 8. Whether he can avoid the other red. That was the danger with that shot, because I know obviously I've just played a match myself. The amount of gear you can get on this cloth is ridiculous. So that shot, he's obviously overscrewed it by a mile, but
it's a good shot at killer.
Yeah, but I can understand why that's happened, because
definitely,
it's effortless queuing on these tables. So now he's got a really tough pot. I think he just needs to play positively, so he comes off two cushions and the black into the opposite corner like that. Yeah, that was a really good recovery pot. I mean, one thing about Josh is, to beat the players that he has done in tournaments already, he's not, he's going to have a good nerve, isn't he? So he's not going to throw many bad misses in. So
he could be one of the outsiders that takes a title this time.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, he's, like I said, he's got a good head on his shoulders, so looks to have a bottle, which is important in big tournaments.
Just have to give him a little rollicking because he's not using the racket cuffs. Not pay all this money to get the tables right for tram lines to go on.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
I get whiplash sometimes as soon as I hear the ball having a look over.
Yeah.
Craig Lakin's on the third stream table.
Yeah, he's a character, isn't he, Craig?
Yeah.
Reigning champion.
He was last year when he won it, and he's on the Jaeger bombs and he's
Yeah.
having an
Don't know.
high five and everything.
Don't
It's
know how he
funny.
does it. But I suppose that's, that's what he thrives on.
You can see the schools won each. Got the tablets on every game. So
Yeah, that obviously was something that took me by surprise when I walked into the club. So again, another great addition to your events. Fair play. Was another cost, but
Yeah, well-
you're taking the game forward, in my opinion.
Well, I don't like to do things in halves, and if I do something, I like to get it right and spend a lot of time doing it.
Yeah,
And the good comments you get makes it all worthwhile.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I completely agree.
We're just trying to get the live chat back up. Sorry if we haven't answered any of your questions, but we're working hard.
Josh has broken potted a red ball, but he needs to pull off a good shot on the first yellow. If you can get this, he'll have a good chance of clearing up, and that's a brilliant pot. So now it's pretty elementary clearance. So it's just getting the pattern right. Cue ball control needs to be right.
Well, the yellows couldn't be better positioned, could they?
Yeah, I mean there would have probably had a perfect angle to run through, but it's still all right. It's just gonna.
Yeah, I don't mind the way he's gone because he can just stay high on the yellow
Yeah,
and then just run on and off the cushion.
yeah.
Needs to get out this time. I wouldn't waste my time trying to drop the other yellow in the middle. I'd go up the table and get on the other two. You can take that one long.
Yeah, you play into an area where you got options. I think he'll just concentrate on the pot here because the cue ball will take care of itself. Another good pot.
He's quick as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's got a quick cue action too.
I always find that with the quick players, on Ronnie aside,
Yeah,
they tend to shoot themselves in the foot at some point when they're real bang
Yeah.
under the pressure.
yeah. You do need to take a bit of time in key moments. I agree. It's just like I said, it's finding that balance, because it can disrupt the rhythm of that quick player. But I agree. Yeah, I like to take a bit of time on key shots. Probably because I've got older. Maybe when I was younger, I
You were still slow.
Yeah. So that was a break and finish. So just let me.
Yeah, it looks a real deal, this kid.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can definitely play.
Plays for Arsenal, not he, often?
Play for what?
He said, like I said.
Oh yeah, like I said, yeah. Yeah, he's doing all right. Well, Arsenal, well,
We're behind
can
you
you say?
boys at the minute, but
yeah. It's going to be an interesting season. Lee's a big Arsenal fan, and as you probably all know, I'm a big United fan. We have a bit of banter every now and again.
we do.
They put it there, so it's a dry break. Monster break, put a dry one, and look at those reds, I would say. If you can pot one. Yeah, you can definitely pot one. There's one over the corner bag.
He's going yellows.
Is he going yellow? Oh, that yellow must go past that. I wasn't sure if it went past that. It must go.
Just pop me around to look at the live pictures, and you can see it can go. It's not quite as clear on the.
Yeah, I mean, if
camera.
he's taken yellows, there's no way that doesn't go. It'll definitely go off the other red anyway, even if it doesn't. But I think it goes straight in if he's taken yellows.
Yeah, it flies in often.
Just needs to be careful with this 8 ball. He doesn't push you onto the rail and makes it difficult. Yeah, so even there, he's taking extra care and he knows what he's doing.
He's not in the best position now, though.
Can he put that one over the middle?
If he can, he's very thin on it.
Yeah, and it's going to be running away.
I think he might have just.
If he can't put that, then I'm not sure what else he's got. Maybe
Could he play
a plant, maybe?
play the one long past the black? Draw the cue ball into the one over the bag.
Yeah, that could play a two-way shot. Yeah, he's done that.
Clever shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot. No, he's absolutely perfect, isn't he, really? You can just play on the one that's close to them two reds at the top and then come back down. He looks like he was gonna hit that 100 mile per hour the way he was queuing up, but it's just the way his queue action is. He just really queues fast, doesn't he?
So yourself aside, who do you fancy taking the title this year?
Obviously Steve's going to be close, isn't he? He's obviously favourite for a reason. Who else is he? I think. I mean, it must have been close then. He must have. The way he's played it, he must have flown by. But that's an unforced error, I think. If you right at the bottom, ball's missed and an unforced error.
Yeah, what Orphan is telling me to do is update the mistakes on the graph.
Yeah, well, we've got different stats here. I'll run through all of them. So we've got balls spotted from breaks. That's basically, if they've had a dry break or not. Then you got one for a dry break. You got break and dish start. You got a reverse dish, and then balls missed and unforced errors. Obviously, there's one for deliberate fouls, but obviously that's probably for world rules because you obviously can't play deliberate fouls at Blackpool. So another interesting feature to the commentary. Keeps us on our toes. We have to keep them updated. Yeah, going back to who I think could go close. I think Mike King would, he's. When I watch him, I'm always impressed the way he plays the game. He had a big win against another one of the, fancied players, Scott Gillespie. Oh, Jordan. No, that's definitely an unforced error. Jordan. It's going to be a costly one by the looks of it. Yeah, Petty, Mike King, I reckon.
You don't fancy Rob?
Rob Warren, yeah, again, there's so many good players. I'm just trying to think of players that are here. Rob, yeah, he's obviously won a massive event. The last one he had, was that the last one he had? Was it the 350?
350 one,
Was
yeah.
that last, yeah.
Which is a Supreme Masters.
Yeah.
Right, if we can get to the live chat. Evening, Kenny from Altel Slater.
Tom's is saying hello. I haven't seen Neil for a long time. How are you doing, Neil?
How many entries did we get? Well, I thought I got 86, but a guy from Morocco promised to pay me and give me every excuse under the sun, and still coming. Sent me pictures of his flight, pictures of his accommodation. I'm definitely coming. I'll pay you when I get there. Still waiting.
He might turn up for his loser side match. Yeah.
It's frustrating. I've seen them just say they're not coming and save my time and effort, and
Has he had a nice kiss there?
could have put somebody else in the draw.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, you do most of the players that do enter, they do turn up, don't they?
Yeah. It's just the fact that he hadn't paid and he kept giving me every.
Yeah, you don't really care if he's not, if he doesn't turn up but he's paid, the prize pot doesn't get affected.
Yeah, it's annoying because I don't normally do it, but the fact that the language was a barrier.
Yeah.
He sent me pictures of his flight and his hotel.
Yeah. Has he explained why he didn't come then in the end, or is he just not?
No, he's all of a sudden he's
Gone quiet.
can't speak English at all now.
Yeah, language barriers completely kicked in now. Good shot, good recovery. So yeah, looks like that mistake from Jordan's gonna cost him this frame, and he's gonna be 2 frames behind. So still early doors. I mean, Jordan won't be panicking yet. Long races, but he wants to try and win the next frame or two at least. Keep in touch.
Come on then, who's Altel Slater? I only know Mark Slater.
No, I can't see Mark being on the live chat. He probably doesn't know how to use a computer. Hopefully he's not listening. He was another good player, wasn't he?
Who's that?
Mark Slater.
Oh yeah, very good player.
Yeah. So a dry break by...
So are we getting you to come in these events, Neil Toms? And bringing me some entries next year? I've supported yours for the last 10 years, I think.
10? Must be more longer than that, has he?
For the Hearts Tour.
Has he been going? I thought it'd be longer than that.
But yeah, I've probably done about 10 years on the Arts Tour,
Yeah.
I think.
It's like he's got one bad ball. I'm not sure if that red next to the yellow can be potted.
Well, I'll tell Slater's a cross between Teddy Venables and Charlie Slater. Really helps me loads, thanks very much. Can you block anybody on here, Paul?
I've never heard of Charlie Slater.
It's off, I don't watch it, but EastEnders. I don't think it is anyway.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a poor
Again, I mean, I think that is definitely down to the cloth. It really does grip the cue ball. So
shot. Yeah, you just have to...
be a bit careful when
yeah.
he's... Yeah. Unforced error, yeah. At least someone's watching and
Got to keep George busy.
George is on the ball.
Keep him off that polystyrene. Big bag of Watsits. And if any of the bar staff are watching, it'd be nice if they bring us a drink over.
Actually, I mean... I did
Fancy the bar staff?
No, sorry. No, I just looked over towards the bar and I saw Mark White on the phone, and he actually lost his first game, but I thought he'd be a really good shout for this tournament. He's been playing really well recently. But Dave McNamara beat him first game.
That was a mini shock, wasn't it? I haven't seen much of Dave
No,
play,
I mean
but-
Dave, when he's on it, he's good.
Mm.
So he's obviously... Mark said that early doors he didn't get much of a look in. Just 1 second, Josh is...
I won't tell you what I think he's saying to me.
What's he saying? Josh has just taken a little time out because I think he feels his cue is a bit sticky, so he wants a bit of wire wool. To be fair, I did when I was playing my match. I did have to wipe my cue down quite often, so they are sticky conditions. Jordan's asking for a time foul. I believe Jordan's still at the table, isn't he? I think. Can't remember. I know he tried to develop his badge yellow. Unless he's laid the snooker. Wasn't watching.
We're having a little break for some wire wool.
Yeah, I must admit that I felt the cue was a bit sticky for me too. I might need to borrow that afterwards.
So you think he's going to put that on the wood or on the ferrule?
On the wood,
Yeah?
I reckon.
You're not supposed to do that. You're wearing your wood down.
Yeah, but it's really fine though, isn't it? I would probably get a wet cloth, but why would he need wire wool for his ferrule?
Shine it up. Might have marked it. Might have a mark that's annoying when he's queuing.
Right. Yeah, that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me, but
That's because you use a brass fibre ferrule probably.
Yeah.
With your 9 ball.
yeah, no.
Carbon, isn't it? That's what I was thinking of. The,
Yeah.
Carbon black.
Might got enough off the red.
Oh, he's hit it.
Has he hit it?
He hit it, yeah. Just
Wow.
feathered it.
Jordan's still got a decent pot here.
Commentator's eye, yeah.
Yeah, good eye that was. I don't think I've got the best vision in the world. I've had laser eye surgery and what have you. Was wearing glasses at the age of
45.
8 or 9. So it's still not 100%, but luckily we don't play on a big table.
Ian's on the live chat, cheering Mr. Church on.
Yeah, Ian. Not seen Ian for a long time too.
The best doubler into the middle of the bat rail I've ever seen. Still remember the one he did against me.
Take it, that one hurts.
It still gets me there.
Still sore. See there, I mean, it just bounces that extra little bit, doesn't it? It's still alright, but I think he was playing for that one on the cushion. He has to land straight on this next one in the middle. See, I don't think he's not got the right angle.
Might have to run off the cushion.
Yeah,
and
because
come back down with a check.
the speed of the cloth, I think he can't just drop it in.
Yeah, I think he should.
He should have taken a little bit extra care there, because he probably would have been better off landing a little bit low, if anything. Now, you could probably drop it in on, normal club tables, but on these tables, I don't think you can. See where this white's going to go. It's still alright.
Yeah, it's as good as he could do.
Yeah. Probably cheated the back too a little bit, didn't he? So he just has to concentrate on the pot here. The cue ball takes care of itself. Good shot.
Terry Slater says, Mr. K, is that Mel Gibson as I call? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, so that's 3-2.
See the snazzy graphics now. They've changed. There's no balls nominated. Red or yellow. So it's gone to blue on the graphic.
Oh yeah. Looks good though, doesn't it?
Attention to detail.
Yeah.
Paul must have been bored for a few hours. Well, we need to find out some scores in the other matches, don't we? Have you got your phone with you?
Phone, yeah. Just 1 second. I'll just load it up.
All scores are... it's Les. So it's Popper. Popper Church.
Is it? Right. How you doing, Les? Okay, so Rob's 7-4 up on Steve Smart. Can't say I've heard of Steve Smart. Callum Singleton's playing Kevin George.
Score on that one, yeah.
6-2 to Callum. Was he not playing someone else before?
Yeah, he pulled out.
Oh, right.
The Brian Alco.
Yeah, I thought he had a tougher game than that.
O'Brien had a brainwave. He was going to go to Heathrow. Please match. If he won, he was coming back. If he lost, he got to stay.
Oh,
Brian for you. Don't ask.
that's crazy. Heathrow to Stokes, not exactly close, is it?
But the part I didn't get is the fact that if he won, he was leaving.
That's just pool place for you. Oh, Brian. He doesn't see us doing those. John Rowe beat Chris Gill 11-10. Was that the 5 o'clock
What's that? Sorry.
session.
John Rowe 11:10 was the last session. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was a tight
Yeah.
game.
What we did, we moved some of them round who'd played earlier, so they weren't going on consecutively.
Right,
Give them a
right.
bit of a break.
Craig's got a tasty game there against Darren McVicker. That's 3-2 to Craig at the moment. Nick Bell's 3-1 up on Josh Kane.
Yeah, he's always second favourite in a match, but he always wins. Beat
Nick,
Ben
yeah,
Davies
he
and-
does get some good results.
Ah,
Obviously,
he's a good player,
good
but
player, yeah. World rules player, is he? I believe.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's on our. Well, I don't know if he is this year, but he certainly was last year
Mm.
on our tour, and I think he's played for Wales as well.
Right. Okay. I've not heard of Dave Corby, but he's 5-2 up on Jamie Murray.
That's a big. He won the dishes qualifier.
Right.
I
Okay.
think he's won 2 qualifiers now. That's a big score.
Right.
It's a coupon buster.
Yeah. Stefan's match is not started yet. Which
Who's he
table
got? Who's he got?
is? Daz Conroy. He's supposed to be on at 7:30, isn't he?
Yeah, there's one more match to go on in the half-7 session.
Is there a slow match on in the previous session? That's,
There must be.
yeah, it looks like Sean Story and Paul Tickle is 9-0. I said I was speaking to Sean before. I said that could be a long game if Paul starts winning a few frames, because he's a bit notorious. Like is Paul?
Mr. Tickle.
Yeah, if he starts losing, if he's behind, he starts like tap breaking and what have you. And
Who's he playing again?
Sean, he's 10-9 up against Sean
Is he?
Story. Yeah.
Wow.
It was 9-0. He just updated now. But again, yeah, he'll do anything to win. Will Paul? He's a steady stick. I'm just trying to look at any other games. Wow. Jez lost against Jealousy.
Never.
Honestly. Do you know what? I was telling people to put that in their accumulators, like
Can't lose.
It can't lose, but that is a massive coupon buster. If it was 1 to 10,
Yeah.
that is brilliant result for Jella. Probably one of his best ever results.
Yeah, a bit like Wacker's 7-fold the other day. Real Madrid let him down.
Against Betis.
I think it was with the
Yeah. Jordan's.
1 to 12 or something like that. They went down.
Was that a break and finish? Or reverse dish?
I don't know. We were too busy looking at the scores.
Yeah, I know. I think it must have been a break and finish.
We'll give it to him anyway. He'll look better on the stats.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a break and finish.
No.
At least George is watching.
George,
is
the
covering us.
adjudicator, saying you're not having that one, son.
No. Must have.
There you go.
Josh
There's a
Mother.
match stat so far. On the left-hand side is the stats for Jordan. Is that right? Jordan on the left. Josh on the left.
Yeah.
Jordan on the right. So break dishes is just 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
And a dry break for Josh and 2 dry breaks for Jordan.
Let's try and be on the ball with this break.
Right.
He puts the ball.
Get on it.
Get
It's
on
in.
it. A ball potted.
Get it down
there.
there.
You go. Straight in. There you go. Boom. Nice break too. Nice split. Yellows, I reckon. Order of the day. Mike King's got another awkward game, hasn't he? Alex Lewis, he's a steady player.
Yeah.
He beat me in the last PAC last year in the loser side.
He's another quick
Yeah.
player, and he can get away from you quick.
Yeah, that was a sore one for me. I was 7-4 down. He hasn't had a chance to win, so I've taken the next 3 off breaks, and I've broken dry in the decider, and he clears up. So I remember that one. Who's Ben Mackey? He had a brilliant result in his first match against Crosdale,
Yeah.
but he's losing 4-2 against Tom Price.
Mm.
Do you know him?
Yeah, Tom can play. He's a Welsh captain
Right.
on the World Rule side, yeah.
Is he an oldest chap or?
No, he's
No?
only late 20s, I would say.
All right. Oh, younger than me too. Yeah. I don't really know many world rules players anymore. Started playing the proper rules.
Well, we don't get into those debates on stream.
That was a bit
That's
tongue in cheek.
the good part about this tournament. We've got both sets of players here.
Yeah. I've played. To be fair, I mean, I played world rules for a long time, didn't
Yeah, were you national amateur champion
I? I don't know.
at Yarmouth?
No, I've never won that.
Oh, yeah.
Been to champions final and what have you.
Oh, that's what it was then.
Yeah, I didn't really do anything else at Yarmouth. Semi and then final and champions, I'd say. Good shot that is, nicely controlled, perfect. So this will be a break and finish by Josh. Are those scores wrong? Should it be 3-all now?
5-2 according to the board. Well, we're just chatting away with a little.
I'm sure Jordan won the last frame, didn't he?
3-2 it says on the scoreboard up there. It says 5-2, sorry.
Right.
George,
so it's
George is
5-2.
on the ball, isn't he?
Okay. So
That's why
break
we.
and dish.
That's why
for
we have the
Josh.
tablets off, Ant, so we can keep up to date with all the
Yeah.
live scores. Hopefully, we can get the camera shots of the tables of all tablets. Get George out of our ear, get him on that portable camera.
So yeah, he's pointed red there. Good break by Jordan. Yeah, I'm just about to do it, but George is too quick for me. I need to beat George. Straight on it. Just updating the score, see if there's another update on the Paul Tickle game, but they're probably taking that long, aren't they, for their match? They're probably taking 15 minutes per frame. Still 10-9. He's a good case, he's got it.
So, have you heard about all the politics in the other game where the
Oh no, I was
WPA
speaking
and-
to Gaz earlier on. I don't know what's going on there. It sounds like a right old mess. There'll be some players in a bit of pickle.
Well, what they're going to play in? That's what I can't work
I
out.
don't understand it.
People who would be going into those events with people playing on the
Exactly. It's just the pool world all over again, isn't it?
yeah,
And the players are the ones that suffer.
and the likes of, I don't know, I'd imagine Mick,
Yeah, Mick
Darren,
and Chris.
and Chris.
Well, Daz not so much because unless he does play the.
Well, it stops him
Star-
going to the Star event in China.
He's
doesn't
not.
it?
Yeah, but he's not. He's not sponsored by Star, though, is he?
Doesn't matter if you play in them.
Yeah, that's the only. He'll have a choice to make now, won't he? So
Well, it means he's going to miss out on something like $150,000 to the winner. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
won it once, so
yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, the players like Darren will have to make a decision because they have been playing the Star one in March for the last 2 or 3 years, haven't they? Same with Jason, another one.
Jason Twist.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, he's been playing that the Star one for at least 2 or 3 years. So if they're playing that again, are they?
Well, they can't play
Yeah.
the Moscone or anything, can they?
Exactly. Yeah, they'll have to make a decision now.
I don't think they can play in them, can they?
Yeah, Jordan's going to do a break in this year. Yeah, if they're playing a Star event, if they're banned from WPA events, and then I'm sure that they doesn't Star and the WPA have a long contract, so they might be able to play in that event.
For 2 years, I
Yeah,
think.
for another 2 years they can play in that event. It's just any additional Star events they might not be able to play.
And how would that affect you, though, often if you were like, because the IPA is part of the WPA, isn't it? And they're under that umbrella.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure.
Would you get banned if you went to the event in Star in China?
Well, I mean, I've only ever played that the World Chinese 8 Ball Championships. That's the one that they can still we can still play him for a couple of years, I reckon. I've never played in anything other than that. But yeah, what'll happen after 2 years? I don't know. Good break again.
It is mad, isn't it? Because Store supply all the tables for the World Snooker, so you'd think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, Joey have they've been more what's the word? More active with the Chinese 8-ball than Star. Obviously, Star have got the snooker market, haven't they?
Yeah.
So maybe they haven't paid a lot of attention with the Chinese 8-ball, but like Joey are, very active. They're sponsoring Van Boning in America, so they're trying to get into, different countries. Obviously, there's quite a few Joy tables over in the UK now.
Mm.
So maybe Star have, not been as active, and they may be paying a price for it. And I mean, there's been a bit of issues with players getting paid, and I think that's got something to do with it.
Mr. D, Steve Dawes asking how Daz Conroy's getting on. Well, we have tablets with live scores. When the black goes down, 3 seconds later it's updated. So look on your phone, Mr. D.
I don't think he was playing. Was he the one that was going to be playing Stefan? He hadn't started yet.
I'm not sure who he's playing with.
Stefan was playing someone called Conroy, so I presume
Right, well that one, I can tell you Steve hasn't started.
Yeah, they're waiting on a table.
We're waiting for Mr. Tickle to tickle them balls in on table 12.
He's tickling the break as we speak.
Well, we have a result because Al Grauto's just asked for the tablet to come back in.
Tickle's beating him.
Tickle's beaten.
Yeah, that's a big
That's how good it is straight away.
Yeah.
We don't need to wait for him to bring the scorecard in.
So
We have it.
Stefan will be going on now on table 13 against Daz Conroy.
Well, the bookie's going to be pleased with that because I'm sure
Yeah, definitely.
nobody would have been backing Mr. T there.
No, not in an accumulator. No. Well, you've got Jez's match was a coupon buster. Sean Stories.
Yeah.
Any other upsets? Crowsdale Mackie. I think people would have been backing Crowsdale in that one.
Yeah.
I think Badger will be doing well at the moment. Tom Price is 6-2 up against Ben Mackey now. Just shows you he's had a really good result in his first game, Ben Mackey, but he's obviously playing another good player.
So, Mr. Thomas, does that mean I can mark you down? Are you on my tour then? Not my tour, my series. I have to be careful how I word it. Don't want to upset any senior figures.
To be fair, I mean, the GB9 Ball tour is called the GB9 Ball Tour, but it's all played from one venue, so...
Say that again, sorry, Alfon.
The GB9 Ball Tour
Yeah.
is called the GB9 Ball Tour, isn't it? But it's all played from Telford.
Yeah.
Well, where do you go with it? It's just a name, isn't it?
Yeah. As Peter Kay would say, it's a tour that doesn't tour.
Yeah.
It's a shot and off, that one.
Wow, that is a
Gee
wow.
whiz.
To be fair,
He's stuck his hand up. Some shot.
Some shot, yeah. I think when you put a ball like that, you probably need a little bit of luck, and he definitely had it there. He has to just make sure he doesn't double hit the cue ball here when trying to screw back. I think he'll have to screw back for the black in the same bag. Can't see it going into the middle. If it does go, it's tight, so you probably want to be screwing back. Yeah, jacky up. Yeah.
I'd be higher up with a puck here.
Same here. He's a bit low down, isn't he?
That's why he's not quite got on it. I'll have to be careful he doesn't go in off one of these reds in the middle.
Yeah.
The red goes in, it's fine, but if the cue ball slides in off one of them...
You might have to play this with a bit of screw just to... if it's really thin, it might be going straight enough, or maybe off.
One thing we do know often is definitely going to be cue ball flying.
Yeah.
He's controlled it well.
Yeah. But Jordan's not happy there.
No.
Was that a break and finish? I think it was, wasn't it? I don't think Jordan got to the table.
Yeah, we have the thumbs up from the adjudicator.
Okay, so another break and finish.
Look at this for a shot into the top left.
So
Nice flick on the 8. Bit lucky really, because he should really be in no man's land where
yeah,
that is.
exactly. That's why Jordan's kind of swiped the balls down the table. It's a sore one.
6-3. Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah. You can
Stephen Petty's just told me he's going to be doing me a spot in the commentary in the next session. Thanks, Steve.
He's lying.
that must have been another dry break from Jordan, I reckon.
I've told him I can always stop him entering my events if he doesn't.
Third dry break for him. Rob Vaughan's almost home. He's 10-4 up. Craig Lakin against Darren is 4-3 to Craig.
Yeah, if you go onto our Facebook page, Players Pool Events, you will have the link there, which will show you the 3 stream matches. You did hear that right, 3 stream matches.
Yeah. Who's Ross Smith playing Hitton? He's playing Hitton. He's beating him 2-0.
Right.
Do you know who that is?
He's a lad from Leicester. I don't really know a lot about his game. Only a young lad.
2-0 up at the moment on Hitton. There's a good stick in it. John Chapman beat Rich Wharton earlier on.
What was the score on that one?
11-9 to John.
Yeah, that was always going to be a close one.
Yeah.
On a different day, the results could go either way.
Oh, there was one match. Me and Jordan were discussing Jordan's accumulator. Partab versus Josh Corkett, and Josh was quite a big favourite.
Partab put one on him.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to find the. Yeah, 11-6. I said to Jordan. Yeah, I said to Jordan that Partab's price was a great price. He was 10-4 up, was Rob? According to the scoreline, he was 10-4 up, wasn't he? Yeah.
Right. Looks like he's won 11-4. This
Yeah.
and that was well brewed. That is Mr. P. See you in the next commentary slot, Mr. Petty. Don't give me that. Can always deduct it from your winnings.
So he oh, he's had another fluke, hasn't he, here? Yeah. He had a
It's official. He's now the tournament favourite. No
Yeah.
odds given.
yeah, he needs to pull off a really good pot here, doesn't he? I think he has to take it now.
Who's this Josh? Some player. Well, my co-commentator can explain a little bit on him.
Yeah, he's from Doncaster, I believe, and he's had some decent results against some of the top players in the game. He's beaten Jordan, Sheppey, and Jack in tournaments, I believe. So he can definitely play. He's one of them. Obviously, he might not be well known, but he won't be overawed by who he's playing, and that's normally a good skill to have. Wow, that's a quick turnaround, huh? I mean, that Callum and Kevin George,
Yeah.
it was 6-2 about 20 minutes ago, and it's 8-6, so they've played 6 frames.
8-6 to
8-6 to Callum.
right.
So they've played 6 frames in about 20-25 minutes. Oh, Jordan having a mare, isn't he? That's unlucky. He's not having the best run of the balls here. He played an aggressive shot and he got unlucky. Worst feeling for a pool player when the balls are not rolling your way.
Yeah, I spoke to Jordan just before the match, and he didn't know anything about Josh, but
Yeah, I
he,
mean,
he does now.
no, I mean, I had the because I'm stopping with Jordan and Jez, and he asked me about Josh, and I basically said the same thing that I've said in the commentary, that he's had some good wins over some good players, so you can't underestimate. And he might, he might not look good on the eye, but he's not a bad player. But I'm not sure what he's not really.
He's got a very long cue action.
Yeah. He's got to play a good shot here, hasn't he?
Well, he liked the one that's furthest away from the cushion to pass.
No, I can't see that
But I
passing,
don't
can
think
he?
it does.
He might need to play the plant and check the white off.
Oh, I don't like that.
What do you reckon?
I think I prefer coming off the cushion and playing the yellow in the other pocket if I was going to do that, and just leaving white in the gap between the two reds and taking it long.
Yeah.
He's looking at your shot, but I
Yeah.
think he could quite easily dolly
If he
the
pl- if he
yellow over
plays
the
it-
bag.
If he plays it thin as possible, I think
It's
he'll
not
have a
the shot
decent.
for me. This is a shot off the cushion and play
He'll
the
have-
yellow into the other
Yeah,
bag.
he'll have a tough yellow. Maybe he's playing the right percentage shot.
Yeah.
To be fair, I actually fancy him to get this. Just make sure the gets the cue ball past the middle of the table.
So what's the score in the Nick Bell match?
Let me just check.
Here's Josh Kane on the other stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
good
act-
shot.
Yeah, he's played it really well because he's played it with a bit of check side, so he's guaranteeing himself a shot on the black. No threat of snookering himself. So yeah, this match is running away from Jordan slightly. So 7-3, still. He can obviously recover the situation because Josh still needs four more frames. He needs to get. Probably needs to win the next 4 frames 3-1, I reckon. Nick Bell is 5-2 up against Josh. 5-2 to Nick.
5-2, yeah.
Yeah.
Good scoreline. As I said in the first commentary match, all they're trying to do in this stage of the tournament is to make it through to the last 4 of the winners,
Yeah.
or the last 4 of the losers, and then everybody goes to one life, and
Yeah.
then it's an open draw.
Mega break there. Wow. Thought yellow's a plant, which it looks like it is. He's probably going to have to take yellows here. Play the plant first shot.
So what's this on the rules here now? He's broke off and now he's playing the plant.
Yeah. So he's still open table. He can do anything. So he can.
So he could play the red on the yellow.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't know the rules.
Yeah. It's open table, so you can do. You can hit any ball apart from the black. What do you do here? Screw back here?
I think you should just drop it through.
No, I think you should screw back.
Listen to me.
Yeah,
Just run it through. Run through
Yeah.
for the middle. Plant.
yeah. This should be 8-3. I can hear Jordan, he's trying to say. Jordan was asking if those 2 yellows are a plant. Oh yeah, gave him the bad news.
Well, even if they aren't, he can. Oh, has he got up?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
even if they aren't,
just-
he can throw them in, can't he? With
Yeah.
hitting the right side of the ball, like a
Well-
reverse plant.
This is why I thought, if you screwed back this, the shot that you had down the rail, I thought, oh, what's he doing here? Oh, that is an aggressive shot. Maybe he played it as a two-way shot. Hasn't
Wasn't
he?
the word I was looking for.
Well, yeah, you probably would have hated that shot. The perfectionist that you are, I would never have played that shot anyway.
Just drop the one in the middle for me.
No. I think we're old school. If you've got a pot on instead of a double, we're taking the pot most times, aren't we?
Yeah.
Unless the double's nailed on, which that double was definitely not nailed on. Oh yeah, I think we need to put an unforced error and a ball missed on that for Josh. Jordan's done something now. I didn't really watch what he did. Must have played a double, I presume. He didn't have anything else on. And here's another good pot into the bottom right hand corner here. Unless he fancies playing another double, I wouldn't be playing the double. I feel like you got more chance of playing the pot than or making the pot than the double. Yeah, I think you got to take the long one into the blind pocket. Jordan fancies his double, so he's playing another double. Looks to be a bit low, and he's left the bag open. No, he's got the bag. Okay, so is he gonna try and leave the white high and play the double on the yellow, or looks like he's got an angle to maybe go into that red and yellow. Whether he can generate enough pace to punch it across, I think he can.
It's not nice, is it?
No, he's either going to leave himself the double or go into him. I think the way he's queuing up, I think he's leaving the double in it. Yeah, he's landed really good on the double. Just has to make sure the white comes onto the right hand side of the table, so he just needs to get that bit right, or is he? Can't see him screwing it down because the yellow doesn't go into the right middle.
Yeah, he just needs to be careful with the white if he makes.
Yeah, if he tops it, I think it comes behind the yellow. I like that. It's a good shot. Bit harder would have been perfect.
He'll settle for that though.
Yeah, definitely. Now he's got to.
You make sure the pot here.
Yeah, and he'll probably have the black into the top right hand corner. Because it doesn't go into the middle, top right middle. Just make sure he doesn't kiss the black when he's putting the yellow. Well, if he does kiss it, if it's a little feather, he might be all right. No, oh, I thought he missed that. Looked a bit wide, didn't he?
Yeah, I think the fact that it's a new cloth has
Yeah,
helped
it's
him.
like, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't see him missing this after making that last yellow. I thought Jordan should have played the red into the blind pocket because the double that he had he wasn't guaranteed to pour it. Yeah. What's that? Oh, yeah, 8-3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, they just had a steward's inquiry on the third stream table. I think there's a dispute on what the score was. Just goes to show you can give them all the technology in the world and it doesn't help them.
Yeah. You still need a brain cell to work that technology. Jordan's got an easy ball off the break, and a break and clearance would be nice. Good break. He'll have to be yellows where the whites landed. He's not messing around. Straight down. Just update the stats. Yeah, nice shot. On and off the rail here. Yeah. Again on and off the rail.
He's okay.
Yeah, screw.
do a similar
screw-
shot.
Yeah, behind the red.
Just go through the Watford. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, of course. It's a quick break and finish, just what he needed.
That's why he's on the stream for rapid fire frames.
Yeah,
A little bit of entertainment.
I don't think I'd be playing that quick when I'm 8-3 down.
Did prefer Jordan when he had his little bit of coloured tuft at the back of his hair or the top of the hair when he
Yeah,
was.
I think that was a long time ago. I think he's lost most of it, hasn't he, now? Just shows you all that gel and what have you. Keep putting that on. He's gonna.
And he's gone for the Phil Mitchell look in the end.
Yeah. Sure, his dad's still got a good head of hair, hasn't he? Did he?
I think so. Well, I think he has just got a dodgy knee.
So I don't know where Jordan's guess his genes from, because he's gone bald, hasn't he? Quite quickly.
Yeah, I think it's from John Lewis.
That's
I think
another
he
good
prefers
break.
Armani.
Another good break from Josh. He's got a really good chance here. So it looks like he's going to leave the black into the right middle, and those last two balls will be the one in the middle and the one on the bottom rail. Just going to punch that across. Should have the perfect angle then. Still make sure he cues this one, because he's... Yeah, perfect. So it's straight would be ideal here. Anyhow. Alright, obviously goes into that bag. It's deceiving, isn't it? Don't look like it goes in that bag, does it?
His danger here is the red slightly guarding the 8 ball, so he's got to get his cue ball right up the table.
Yeah.
So once he ran just past the blue spot,
I'm
over to
still
the
not
right.
I'm not convinced about this yellow. Do you reckon that goes straight in, or is
Yeah,
he
I
playing
think
it off cushion
I
first?
think it goes, mate. I think he's trying to screw back into the red, just like that.
See, it must have gone, but I think it was incredibly tight. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he went comfortably and he just played a bad shot. It's unforced error anyway. Just mark that on the stats. And a ball missed.
I'm going to give you a new nickname, Stato. You love updating that computer.
I get told off by George if I don't do it. Surprised Jordan didn't run through there and play the plant.
He's okay now, so he can just top this thing off the
Yeah.
cushion.
We'll probably drop the other one in the middle now.
Straight
Yeah.
in. Is it good?
Yeah. This is what Jordan required. Mistake from Josh. And he's 3 frames behind now. Yeah.
Right, get your phone out. Let's have a look at some scores
yeah.
off on.
Let's have a look at some scores. Okay, refresh first. Right, where are we at? Alright, we still got a game from the first round being played. Greg Gamblin's 9-6 up on Lewis Calcutt. What else have we got here? Nick Bell is still 6-3 to Nick at the moment. Callum Singleton 9-8 against Kevin George. Well, that's gone really close. So Josh obviously put off the break there. Just let me get that updated. Looks good for another break and finish here. Who else here? Stefan's 3-0 up on Daz Conroy. Ross Smith is 4-1 up on Hitan Patel.
It's a big result.
Yeah. I've never heard of Ross. Must be a decent player to be beating Hitan by that scoreline. Greg Lakin 6-4 up on Darren McVicker. And Mike King's 5-4 up on Alex Lewis. Wow.
He's got away with that one.
He has, hasn't he? Still got a decent shot, but has to negotiate the traffic, hasn't he?
I think he's going to check and tee off one cushion.
Yeah, snookered himself though.
It was a bad shot, to be fair, though.
I don't
Oh,
think he can
from the
borrow
other
it.
shot, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought he could have floated it in and still have the.
He's trying
Yellow
to swerve
to
around
the
it, is he?
No, he's chopping it into the other bag. Yeah, it's too thin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
See, Jordan missed the trick there because you know if he was able to clear up there, then you know he would have put Josh right under her.
Yeah, 9-5.
Big difference into between 8-6, 9-5. Josh will be feeling good again after his mistake in the previous frame. So Jordan's let him off the hook there. It's all about punishing your opponent's mistakes. And whilst Jordan did do that, he's kind of like thrown that away because he's made a mistake in this frame. All these little battles that go on during a match. Josh needs to just take extra care, make sure he doesn't make a silly mistake here, otherwise you know, the match could run away from him. Well, I can't see him missing these. Slightly awkward keying on the red that he wants to pot.
Yeah, he might go on to the other end now, just for the
swing
simple
off
reason
2
the queuing.
rails. Yeah, might just swing it off 2 rails and
Just make sure he gets his cue ball out.
yeah,
Been canning him into the red.
yeah, looks good pace. That
Good
is
shot.
perfect. Yeah, just a gentle screw and black into the top left corner. Yeah, just like that. That puts Josh 2 frames away from a impressive win. Another coupon buster for the gamblers, and the bookie will be happy.
Who's that one?
No, I mean this game here.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Potential coupon buster into. Stefan's 5-0 up on Daz Conroy.
Somebody's just put Seb still in, and somebody's put in the bookies or the comp.
Yeah. It's a bit harsh.
Could have said the casino.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there.
It was an away win.
Yeah, I just try and stay away from all the nonsense or politics that goes on in the pool world. How old is Josh?
Josh Kane?
No,
Or this Josh?
This Josh, yeah.
I don't know, you know him.
I don't know
I've never
him,
seen
know
him before.
No, I haven't checked his birth certificate out. I know that. Has he got? We haven't got his player profile.
No.
If I was to hazard a guess, I would say early 20s, maybe 21, 22.
And what we'll do is, if Josh does complete the victory over Jordan, we'll get him in the commentary or by the advertising board and have a quick chat with him and find out a little bit about him.
Yeah, I mean, the way it's looking at the moment, it's going to be Josh in the commentary booth for a little interview because he's looking good for another break and finish here. He's broken really well, hasn't he? He's just looking at the stats. He's potted off 7 breaks. He's had 8 breaks and he's potted off 7 of them. So he's
Oh, that's massive, isn't it?
yeah. I've been using the cup break in my match.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the way I'm just going by what's been happening to me. I mean, I break big too, but when I don't pot a ball, when I'm hitting obviously the top ball, the run-outs are, sometimes really easy. So my theory is with a cup break, the clearances are a little bit harder, and you have to do a bit more work. So against Spencer, I did whenever I did break dry, I didn't really leave him many dolly finishes. So that obviously the cue ball. It's easy to control the cue ball with a cup break too. That's another reason why I've started breaking. And the fact that probably the 2 form players this year have been using it, Clint and Mark Boyle.
Yeah, Mark Boyle's one is a little bit different than most because he hits it with power as well.
I know. I'm trying to hit it hard too, but he can generate so much power, and he must be hitting that, the second ball flush for it not to fly off the table. He's got it down to a T. Yeah, his cut break's unbelievable. Looks high, yeah, it was high. Big chance that was to put him on the hill.
Wow, this is a dangerous shot.
That's Jordan for you.
It's a good one though.
Yeah. To be fair, he played as a. Well, yeah, it was a good shot.
You're going to say shot to nothing, but he's going to leave him on.
Yeah, I forgot that he would have left the yellow. So that was a ball missed, wasn't it, by Josh? And is it an unforced error? I think it was an unforced error because all you had to do was spot the ball. Is this the bounce? Yeah, perfect. It's a good shot. Landed absolutely plumb on this. Roll it through. Just shows you that mistake by Jordan in the last frame. He probably would have been 1 frame away now. But he can't look back. He can only look forward. That's gone.
An anger.
9-6.
Just saw the first event of 2018 in our Players Series.
Yeah, got a good sponsor on board, one of the best cue makers in the country, Jason Owen.
Yeah, it's great to partner with him.
Yeah,
He was keen to be on board.
Yeah, he's really popular with the top pool players. A lot of players use his cues on his break cues. Almost went enough. Ball off the break again from Jordan. So what's it looking like here? Probably yellows, I reckon.
Somebody asking the question, is playing? Well, I can see him in the crowd, so I presume he mustn't be on this session yet.
No, he's on at 10 o'clock, isn't he? He's on in the 10 o'clock session.
What's the score between those two, Greg and Lewis? I think Greg's won.
Yeah, because Greg was winning comfortably last time we checked, so he must have. If they've finished, then there's no way Lewis would have won that because he needed about 7 or 8 frames, didn't he? Where's that game? Yeah, Greg won 11-7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Jordan's gone for yellows. It's just all right. He might want to land low on the one next to the.
I think he's playing the cannon now to just split this one out. No,
Yeah, this is the right ball to try and split into him. But I thought he was going to put the one in the right middle to go down, but he's playing it the right way.
oh, it was in a nice cannon
case,
there.
yeah, that's perfect, isn't it?
He certainly didn't play to cannon off the red.
No. Still needs to have the right angle to come back down for the black, doesn't he? It's not straightforward. Yeah. He needs to land high on his last yellow over the left middle. Oh. He's let that go a little bit. Just needs to concentrate on the pot here, I reckon. I think he should.
I think he can just play plain ball as
yeah,
well.
that's what I mean. If he plays it plain ball, he should have the right angle to come down for the black. I don't think he was intending to run the white through that far.
Thinks he's just coming to the side of it, so he's going to have to just.
Good part.
That's a
Perfect.
clever shot. He avoided any
Oh.
dangers there, didn't he?
I tell you what.
No, he's fine, mate.
Yeah, he's probably gonna.
Clip it in.
It looks a bit thin to me. And if he,
No, he's fine. He can even use a red stick all the white if he wanted.
yeah, I don't think it's as straightforward as that. See what I mean? He's not happy with that.
I know you're not a gambling man, but I'll have a soft pound. He's okay.
Oh, I don't gamble, but have a cup of tea with you.
I'll have that. Can't lose. I get him free.
I wouldn't be surprised if he kissed off the red and snookers himself. There you go.
He hasn't. He's played for the gap. Trust me.
To be
See,
fair,
get that catalog.
to be fair, he's played it the right
Very
way.
well.
Because he's played it with running side. If it wasn't for the running side, he would have snookered himself. So he's used a bit of table now, sonny.
So what you're saying is he was all right.
No, it wasn't all right because he had to play a shot. He had to play a good shot there. He had to put some gear on that. It wasn't straightforward.
The idea is to play the good shots, not the bad ones. So.
Yeah. Good
Half a sugar,
break.
half a spoonful of milk.
Good break and was that a break and finish? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Jordan from break and dish. That's the. So they've got 3 break and finishes each. Josh has just gone for a comfort break.
I mean, this is similar to the first match, which was Mike and Scott, where Mike didn't make too many mistakes,
Yeah.
and Scott did, and it could have ended up going either way. Went to the deciding
Yeah.
frame.
But it was always nip and tuck in that one. They
It
never,
was, yeah.
You know,
But the
Jordan's-
mistakes were more by Scott,
Yeah.
and the mistakes have been more by Jordan, so
Yeah.
it could be similar.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the mistakes have been equal. I think Josh has made some mistakes too, but maybe Jordan's not punished him as much. And Jordan's not, he's had an unlucky enough when playing an aggressive shot. I was just watching that advert, the Bulldog security advert. What's all that about with the Bulldog?
Well, that's their company name and
Yeah.
the security firm that sponsored this year's events.
So obviously they don't literally. It's just alarms, isn't it? I presume.
Oh, fine, you're not that daft, surely.
Just making sure.
They're not selling bulldogs.
Well, why not? It's, you know.
Bulldogs with alarm, there you go. It's a new craze. Get them and pets at home.
No, I thought the
all
advert
your good pet stores.
No, I thought the advert would have been more focused on the actual products they sell.
Well, it was burglars trying to break in and their alarm stopping them.
But there was a bulldog there. It looks like that.
On most products, you have the company name.
No, but it looks like the bulldog was the thing that stopped him from breaking in. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
That's why I was a bit slightly confused. Easily done.
And the last advert you saw there was a Supreme Masters for next year. £10,000 to the winner. The highest prize so far in English 8 ball.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping to top that one because if all goes well, the prize money for the grand final will be a massive £40,000. And I don't think anybody
Yeah, that's great. That's like
expected
unheard of, isn't it?
that
In
sort
English
of money.
pool. Let's just have a quick.
Buy a house in Stoke for that much. You
That-
get 2 in Bradford.
Yeah.
Put your carpets in and everything.
Alex has gone up on my king now, 7-6. That's another close game for Mike. It's not had the easiest draw, has he?
He never does. He had Scott first round last
Yeah.
year as well.
To be fair, I mean, you've got to be lucky to have a decent draw on paper in these tournaments. I've got a tough match myself next against Shane Thompson.
Yeah, that's not an easy draw.
Oh no, I don't.
Susan Guerriel on.
No, I've got Chris there. Oh right. Do you know what? I've completely got the draw wrong here.
So you think of bulldogs? They're selling bulldogs with alarms on them, and now you've got the draw wrong.
Yeah, I've got Chris Day instead of Shane Thompson. I mustn't have worked out the draw. I can't even do that properly, can I?
You're good in the commentary box, though,
Yeah.
especially with the stats over there.
Yeah, I just thought, because I was right next to Shane Thompson, I was going to drop into his little... Because he had a walkover in his first game, and I was right below him. But obviously it was like winner of the match played Chris Day by the looks of it. Yeah. But yeah, I could play Shane Thompson if we both win our next game, so there you go. Right, let's, Dave Corby ended up beating Jamie Murray
It's a massive result, that is.
11-4. That's a big result, wasn't it?
Really big result, especially after Jamie's big win in the first round.
Yeah. Try break from Josh there, second one only. And
Yeah, he didn't seem to time them very well.
no,
It was,
he can tell with the way the balls have split that they've not really
crunched him.
split well, have they? So Jordan's not got the easiest finish here. Well, at least he's got a chance. It's the main thing. Ross is 5-2 up on Hitan Patel, so he's still...
I think the first round was a round for the punters,
Yeah.
the first session. And I
Yeah.
think the second session is definitely looking like a round for Jed, the local bookmaker.
Well, you do say that, but you have to remember... Oh no, Jez's was in the second round, wasn't it? Was there an upset? I'm just trying to think. There was another upset. Sean Story losing to Paul Tickle was in the first round.
Was it?
Yeah, so that's... I think Jed is doing well so far. He'll be happy with his day's work so far.
It's just the accumulators that get
Yeah.
into. If cops are a big accumulator coming in.
Yeah. It's not a bad shot because he played it as a two-base shot and he's got the... he might not have the snooker, but he's not left anything on for Josh. And he's got one of his bad balls.
Yeah, it was a good
into
containing
play.
shot, that.
And he's forcing Josh to play that red that's got his other yellow tied up, so Josh might not
I'm not-
even clip off that.
Yeah, I'm not convinced he will.
No, I think he's... He has to hit a cushion, even if he...
He's taking a risk hitting one of the three at the top, I think.
yeah.
Ideally the one near the jaws, that's what I want.
Yeah. He's played it hard enough to hit the cushion. 9-6 to Tom against Ben Mackey.
Right.
Oh, Josh has come back well against Nick Bell. 6-all now.
6-all.
Yeah.
So are you going to go on Dragon's Den with your new idea?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Alarmed up Bulldogs.
Yeah. I think I'll get a right. It's just, it's too daunting, isn't it? Going into that den and just get. Yeah,
Right,
scary.
what have we got here? Oh, we've got this Bulldog.
What would you prefer, going into the boardroom with Alan Sugar or going into the Dragon's Den? Or going
It's
in?
a good question. It's a good question.
I tell you what's probably even worse: going for those interviews towards the end of The Apprentice.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be in with the bloke with the bald head, would you?
No, Claude. No,
Claude.
but he's always in the boardroom now, isn't
Yeah.
he? He's one of the.
Claude had written you and you said,
Yeah, he's scary.
what are you doing here? He'd say, off on. What are you doing?
No.
How have you made it so far?
Is that another fluke? Jordan's shaking his head, and he's probably feeling a bit aggrieved with the run of the balls in this game.
So, I don't know the answer to that one. Which one would you choose?
Which one would I choose? I would probably, from the three, I would go.
The three? Which is the three? The two?
Well, you got the interviews.
No, there's the two programmes.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
just changing the
programmes.
goalposts.
All right, okay. I would probably say.
Alan Sugar or
I would say Dragon's Den would be easier if you know what you're talking about with your product.
well, I don't think it's the product you have to get right. I think it's your figures, isn't it?
Well, that's what I mean. You've got to get, well, the product has to be good, and you've got to have the figures right too.
Yeah, certain people I can think of wouldn't be very good with the figures.
Yeah, you'd probably, you know what? You'd probably just make sure if you're genuine, you just get an accountant to do your books, don't you, or something, before you go home.
Yeah, but you have to stand there and sweat and answer them questions.
Yeah, no, but at least you know just have everything in front of you.
You can't take a pen and paper off on it. You're on your own.
You can, I'm sure
no,
you can.
can't. You stand there.
Well, why wouldn't he be able to take?
It's not Orphan's Den, you know.
No,
It's Dragon's Den.
But as
You
long
have to
as
answer your questions.
yeah, I think you should be allowed to take notes and stuff. Yeah, if they
Take a
want to know
desk
the
and a
account,
satchel.
how can he memorize all these numbers? They're going to fire so many questions.
That's why they're testing, isn't it, to see your business acumen.
Yeah,
If you know what you're on about.
I would just say I've got a good accountant, and he's given me these figures.
And
There you go.
they'll say, you better go get your accountant then.
But surely they must have accountants for their businesses.
They do, but you can tell they're that switched on with it. They can work the
Yeah.
figures out.
Yeah, yeah.
Work the value. They
To-
work the value of your business out, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of top like directors and what have you. They always tend to be accountants, don't they? Or have some kind of.
I don't know. Not all accountants are good, I believe.
Well, who are you talking about here?
Can't think of anybody, mate. I'll leave that one to you. I'll leave that one up in the air.
No, I know where you're going with this. I'm not going to say anything more.
But I'll see you next year on here.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Yeah.
9-7.
Yeah, Josh left his last ball, his most difficult ball till last, and that's like a cardinal sin in this game, isn't it? And that's why he finds himself in this position. And Jordan looking good to.
It's a thin one. No,
I don't think he went. I think he just tried to put it over the bag, didn't
I
he?
think he did. He did go. But I don't think he committed to it. I think he was happy to get the bag.
Yeah.
I don't know these rules very well, but I was always told the ball over the bag in these rules is no good.
No. Well, in this situation,
Because you can slide the yellow past it. That's what he's playing to get down. It's a good shot.
yeah,
Unless it breaks, he says. Nice.
the bouncer's done him there.
Oh, he's still going to play it along the rail, isn't he?
Yeah, he has to be careful here because he could leave the up and down.
No, he's going to slide it past it. I think he's just going to make sure the red comes away from the pocket. So slide the yellow past
Yeah.
it, pot it, and
If it
move
went,
the red
yeah,
away.
yeah. Still has to be careful. Yeah, shot. Good shot.
He's been a bit fortunate there.
You think?
Yeah. He put his hand up.
But he's got.
He's played the ball past it.
But he's put the yellow in front of the red, and
No,
that was the aim, wasn't it?
No, he's played to pot it and move the red away from the bag.
I don't think that would have been. I think he would have had to be mega accurate to pot that yellow off the red.
He'd
I
have,
think
to,
that-
he'd have to be more accurate to hide him behind the black and put the yellow over the bag.
I think there was a really good chance of the yellow going in front of the red there. Well, he's got lucky where the red's landed, yeah. But I think the yellow was always going to land in front of the... Wow. He's recovered the situation well there, hasn't he? He almost potted it.
Les, you're listening to two people talking absolute dribble. And Callum is right, we are a pair of idiots. But it's been a long day.
Callum's been a bit harsh.
Callum, we're looking for a good commentator, so please come up and save us.
Has he left the thin edge? I think he has, hasn't he?
He's definitely left us.
We'll just have to put it thin and... He'll probably have a thin black too, won't he? Because he's going to be hitting the jaw and he's going to throw the...
Unless he's coming up into the yellow if he clips it thin.
Yeah.
I think he might end up in the middle of the table.
Depends what kind of contact he has on the... Oh, he's swerving it.
It looks like he can just
Yeah.
hit the knuckle and come off the knuckle and flip the red back in.
Yeah, I reckon so. He's swerving, I'm not sure about this, but... So look.
He's been unlucky. Good
Unless
shot.
he's got the double. No, I don't think he's got the double, has he?
He's a bit thin.
Yeah. Not sure what you can do, you know. Is it worth just trying to, like, I know it's a mega tough pot into the middle, but trying to play it over the middle bag in such a way where, because Jordan's got a tough clearance, hasn't he? So if he leaves it right over the bag, his pressure's on.
Or we could go up and down. Drop it over the bag. You're not going to leave him that way.
Yeah.
Not hard to hit it up and down, is it?
Yeah. I would try and float it towards the middle bag, me. I like playing these shots, playing ball into the middles.
I'd just be worried about the cue ball escaping and leaving him on the one he's nearest to now.
Yeah. Went for the more inventive shot.
Gone for the core.
Yeah. Well, the black's still in the middle of the table, which is good for Josh, because Jordan's got a tough finish, but it's probably one he has to go for. Yeah. Good shot.
Yeah.
He's going to have to
It's a
leave.
good pot though.
The one on the rail is going to be his last ball. He'll just have to drop it in so he can play it dead weight.
I think he's ducking here, is he? I know he's just going full ball for the double.
Oh. He loves his doubles, doesn't he, Jordan?
He's good at them.
Yeah, must be good if he's confident to play them.
Oh, has he got
He's all
breaks?
Right.
Yeah.
9,
It's okay.
8, no? That's 3 in a row.
9-5 to
9, 8.
9-8. Game back on.
Yeah. Alex is 8-7 up on Mike King. That'll be a really good result for him.
What's the score with Blakey and
Darren. 8-7 to Darren now. Nick Bell's 7 is edged ahead again. So there's the dates and events for next year. You can see the prize money and what it costs to enter each event. As you can see, the total prize fund is really high. Something good for the pool players to look forward to. Dry break, I think. Yeah, Jordan saying dry break again. That's his 4th one in 9 frames. And yellows look nice.
if Jordan does win this match, we get him in the interview room. I'm going to make him do it as Carl Morris.
Why is he?
He's a good impersonator.
Is he? I'll get him to do the impersonation, even if he doesn't win in back in the hotel.
Oh, he's class at it.
Is he? think this is a finish that Josh needs to get, because if he doesn't get these, then Jordan's going to be level, and you fancy Jordan to win from that point, I reckon.
Yeah, we will have like taken these blows, wouldn't he? You would think if he could sneak this frame.
He's left. He's going to have to leave the yellow into the bottom right-hand corner now, because he's left himself dead straight.
I don't fancy him for these. Got that yellow at the top where he's bridging over
Exactly. He's going to have to land straight on the one on the bottom rail, roll it through a little bit for the.
I just think the cue ball's going to come out off the rail now and come close to the yellow.
No, I don't think
He's dropped it.
But that's why he's not going to clear up now. He had to land straight.
I can't. All but gain a nice kiss off that, but if he kisses the red, he's going to tie the black up.
Yeah, that's right. Unless he kisses the red right into the cushion, it still goes.
It's going up towards the black.
This
and then he's not guaranteed to be on the yellow.
I can't see him clearing these two yellows up. If he pots this yellow and lands on the other yellow, he's done really well.
He's going to play with a lot of side, I think, to push
he's
it
gonna,
over.
He's going to... Yeah, that was a danger. It was so hard to land on that last yellow.
Well, he's had a couple of flukes in this match, and
yeah, he needs another one here. People might say that he's probably gone for this, but there's a chance that he could pot it straight into the left corner if he comes off the side rail. Cocked up.
Cocked up.
Yeah. Probably an unforced error, really, wasn't it, to snooker himself there. Josh is starting to like unravel a little bit, isn't he now? He's had. I know Jordan's won 3 in the bounds, but I think Josh has definitely had at least 2 chances in those 3 frames.
He has, yeah. But Jordan has hung in there.
Done
that's
his all
job.
He can do. That's all you can do. Just making sure you're punishing your opponent's mistake, or mistakes in this case, because Josh has made a few now. Probably wanted that to go over the back there, would have had the snooker. No easy pot now. Maybe play that red up the top rail and screw back a little bit, get a snooker. A shot to nothing. If he gets the pot, then yeah, he's always gonna go for the snooker, won't he? Unless he's left the Watford. Hard to tell from here. Josh is having a good look. I don't think he can get through to the potting angle. I think he can get through to the yellow, but not to pot it. You could have the full length double. I think there's a gap there for a full length double if you can hit the yellow full in the face. Oh, he's jacking up. What's he doing here? Is he going for the double or is he going for the pot? No, he had to swerve it just to try and get to the potting angle. Jordan could be potting this red and trying to nudge the other red off the cushion, maybe. Yeah, just like that. But he's missed it. Put the one in the top rail, I reckon, stun over for the one on the cushion. That's what I'd be doing now. I still got that same shot now. Stun over. Yeah, good shot. Just has to cue this nicely, then leave himself dead straight on the red into the middle. Even if he's a little bit low, low's probably better than being high. Ooh, missed it, but it was never going to leave Josh anything easy. Expected Jordan to pot that with his potting ability. So, I don't think the black goes past the red, so Josh has to double this yellow and do something else on the black. I'm not sure what he can do. Might have to. Got the double. He might, yeah, squeeze that blocking off the red off the cushion. Just looking at it, looks to be the red looks to be too close to the cushion. He has to play this very accurately if he's going to get this. He might get the bag, but I don't know if that's going to be a good thing. Yeah, that was a danger. I just thought that the red was a bit too close to the cushion to be able to play that shot. It probably did go, but it had to be really accurate when the red's so close. Yeah, looking like 9-all now, and have to, without putting a curse on him, you have to fancy Jordan from this position. Just looking at those stats, so you can see even though it's 9-all, Josh has made more mistakes, but you could probably say he's had the run of the ball in this game. That's why he's still level.
Right, I'm back in the commentary box. What have I missed off? Who won that frame?
Jordan missed a ball down the rail, left Josh half a chance. He doubled his only yellow, and he had the black in off the red, but it was a tough shot because the red was pretty close to the bag. Another break where he's potted a ball.
Oh. We've chose another good match here, haven't we, for the stream, 9 apiece.
Yeah.
It's been quick. Some good finishing early doors,
Yeah.
and then a few mistakes a bit later.
Yeah, in the last 4 or 5 frames there's been probably obviously more mistakes from Josh. That's why he's lost his considerable lead. So he's played the containing shot there. I don't think he's gone for the pot.
So, what do you think of playing the skill shot here?
I think the yellow's too close to the red to play the skill shot. I probably
Surely you can screw it now and it'll follow it in full in the face.
yeah, he could follow it in, but
You could even top it in if you wanted.
yeah, that's what I mean. If he follows through with the white, so he hits the yellow again and goes in. So when they're
thought about it, then just rock them.
when they're that close, they're more difficult. You need. You don't really get the momentum.
I don't think he's screwed it enough though.
Yeah.
It's like a stun screw.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like the rule there. I don't mind the skill shot, but the fact that he's given a foul away, I prefer it if it was lost a turn.
No, I think no.
You play the rules, I don't.
Yeah.
Because you're deliberately trying to do that, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean that would be the rule in Chinese 8-ball. That's what they do in Chinese 8-ball.
And American pool as well.
And American 8-ball, yeah, you're right.
I just think you're not trying to play a foul, are you?
No, you're not trying to play the foul, yeah. You're trying to play a positive shot, but
you're playing your own ball.
Yeah.
And trying to clear the pocket.
Yeah. But if you do introduce that rule, then you are going to get players just trying to go for the bag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but surely you just clip off your ball and drop him in.
Yeah.
It's,
It's one of them, isn't it? There you go. That could be one of the rules that you could introduce. You know, with these hybrid rules we've been on about.
you force him into doing.
Yeah. But I don't think I'd be an advocate of that rule.
You can't have hybrid rules and pick your own rules as well. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
I think that would be something I would do if I did do that. But it's a long way off. You have to get the tour or the series full.
Yeah.
I'll have a word with the players that have paid the money.
Yeah.
And
Good.
then
Good shot from Josh there, getting the snooker. I think in these rules, the lie of the balls, I think you've got to fancy Jordan. If as long as he doesn't foul from here.
so do you still have to cushion here no matter what?
No. If he's total,
You just go total.
yeah, that's still the same rule. Yeah, good shot. Played into a good area. Yeah, you've got to fancy the guy with the more balls on the table here too. He's got the advantage.
Any update on the tables, mate?
I'll check now. Just 1 second.
I've just seen Darren at Vicar miss his next to last red against Craig Lakin.
Yeah, still says 8-7 to Darren.
Against Craig.
Yeah, Greg's letting his match slip away now because he had a big lead against Lee Washbrook. He's only 9-8 up now.
Alright.
Greg Batten. Nick Bell and Josh Gain is 7-0. Tom Price and Ben Mackey is 10-0.
Right.
So Ben Mackey's come back well there, hasn't he? Nick Bell's just edged ahead again. 8-7. Darren has got 9-7 up.
Well, he's back at the table, so Craig must have missed.
Yeah.
Unless he's played safe.
What
No, he
is-
played a safety shot and
Josh is going for something here, I'm not sure. Is he going for the double? Greg's gone 10-8 up now. 2-2. Mike King's 10-8 up now, so he's turned that one around. On the hill against Alex Lewis.
yeah, Craig on the third stream table seems to be making silly mistakes. Oh, we got away with that one.
Touch. Jordan's.
Josh will be a relieved man.
Yeah, I was just looking at Jordan's wry smile on his face.
And he can back double it from there as well, I think. Cue ball's
Yeah,
going
I
to be
think
flying.
that's what he's played for, hasn't
Yeah, not quite the way off
he?
the two knuckles.
not off the two knuckles, but he was trying to land on the double. No,
So the
enough
cue
this
will be
time.
flying.
no enough again. You like
Young
it?
Liam White joined us in the commentary
Oh,
box.
Liam, how's it going, bud?
Got anything to say to your fans?
The wrist is getting better.
His wrist is getting better.
What happened?
He plays Sunday football
Ah, okay.
for the Umpa Lumpas. And the silly man broke your wrist, didn't you?
Yeah.
But let's have a look at it, mate. Has it gone down now?
Yeah, it's getting there, mate. Just can't get all the way around yet.
What did you ball hit it?
Right?
What a ball smash your wrist or something? Or
Yeah, I got just pushed over me.
oh right, it just landed
I
on.
was just saying he's fell over playing football and
Right.
broke his wrist. And he's cueing arm as well. So hopefully he makes a full recovery.
Jordan left him a little chance here of a cross double.
Oh, I think he can hit it, but I'm not convinced it's going anywhere with this.
Yeah.
Let's see, he can get through to the edge of the ball.
It might be a guide. It might be what he can hit. He could double it in. You
No, I
don't
think
know.
he's looking to come off the top cushion and pop the black off the yellow into the middle.
That's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout.
That's what he's trying.
Yeah. It's a thick contact. A bit harder than that. Oh, he's put it in direct. Wow. Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow.
What
Is
they
it-
say,
is it-
it's all about inches.
Do you think he's meant to play that direct or off the yellow?
I think he's played it off the yellow, and knowing that if he gets it close,
Yeah.
it could go direct.
Wow. Massive turning point. That was. And Jordan will clear these up now. Is he going to try and just bump this yellow over the back? Or is he going to go for him?
Is he any good?
He's alright.
I was going to leave the one on the bolt line till last. Drop the
gonna-
one in the middle.
Does he play the one on the...
He's got to play the middle next.
Yeah, he probably does, but he could play the other one and screw back out again.
Yeah, if you don't come far enough though, you're canning into the black and no man's land.
Yeah.
So looking at your shot, I think.
Yeah.
Well, for me, you drop in the middle.
I think he's a bit too thin on that. And I mean, if he's canning into the yellow, maybe your shot is right. But he's obviously he's probably deliberately going to make sure he lands high and
Got to get up.
straight, is he?
Tap the table, so I think he's happy with it.
Yeah, straight.
Hmm.
As long as he doesn't get a kick or anything.
Don't think he's straight, right? Is
No, he's alright.
he? Is he?
Yeah, he can cheat the bag if needs be. He's alright.
Could have been better on that
Yeah,
one.
he's going to leave the
Come back halfway between the.
yeah, he's going to leave the black
The
into
yellow
bottom
and the
corner
white.
now, isn't he? Still expect him to get these.
Oh,
Slight
an
blind
8 ball
pocket.
you'd expect him to get.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a gimme, but
No,
you'd expect him to take it
yeah, definitely.
and centre the pocket.
Yeah, wouldn't say it was centre of the pocket, but
I think it's his first lead, isn't it, Orphan? Not remember him having the lead in the
Yeah.
match. He's been
Yeah, I
chasing all the way.
yeah, I think I was trying to think who went 1-0 up. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're on to the 20th frame.
Is this-
10-9 to Church.
Are you going to get another hill on the stream? The last one was a one-sided match. The one before it was a hill between Mike King and Scott Gillespie. Good break. Needs a ball. Dry by looks of it. Another dry one. So Jordan's break stats are 5 dry breaks and 5 where he's putted. 3 break and dishes in.
I don't think he'll be too disappointed there, though, because
Yeah.
you can see Josh is making a few mistakes now,
Yeah,
so
yeah. And
let
he's-
him have a go.
And these kind of finishes he's not been getting where you gotta, your pattern has to be right and. Bit of feedback there, I don't know what that was.
That was me again moving my microphone. I'll have George coming slapping me on the wrist again in a minute. He's sticking his foot, you know. Sorry, George. Force of habit.
Just look at the scores again in the other games. Whilst Josh is trying to clear these up. Mike King 1-11-9. Darren McVicker is 9-8 up on Craig Lakin. Josh Kane's up now on Nick Bell 9-8. Okay, so he's looking to play this into the middle and come behind the other yellows. Knock it away slightly.
Did Greg get up in the end?
Yeah, Greg must have won because he was 10-8 up.
Well, I'm hoping we get Greg into the commentary box after, because I'm done.
Yeah, I think he's done for the evening, isn't he? Can't be playing another match. Good double by Josh there, but didn't have the bit of luck that he needed. He probably had some good fortune earlier doors, but not lately. Not sure if you can put this into the top bag. White's going to be flying anyway, I know that. No, it's
Oh,
a
good.
knuckle. And I think Jordan's
That's
going to be...
end of match, I think.
Yeah, I can't see Jordan messing this chance up, even if he doesn't clear up. I don't think he left him a easy put on. The
I
only
think he can get through to the one near the bottom right, can he?
not sure. I think
If
he's
he
going
can't
for the
get the
snooker,
white,
isn't
if he can't get the white out, he can just pot it and just
he?
dig
Yeah,
behind it.
he's
and
not
then
going
have
to
the
go
cue
for
on.
the. He's not going to go for the one near the yellow. It's too risky. Just play the snooker now. Just make sure nothing stupid. Robin Cripps, he's a bit of a joker. When he says he's got a serious question for me, I don't believe him. Yeah, it was an ongoing joke on the GB9 Bull Tour. Are you at the GB9 Bull Tour this weekend, Robin, or...?
Rollers and riders.
Yeah. This is it now?
Game, set and match.
Yeah. I would probably leave, try and leave the one that is closest to as the last ball. Maybe put the other three. Don't really matter, but
Well, I don't disagree with you, but I think because he was there, he was going to
yeah,
play it.
yeah. I just thought it was like guaranteeing yourself the easiest possible black with that ball on it.
Yeah, I mean, he could leave one of these, couldn't he?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he will.
I don't think he is now. I think he's
No.
clearing this area.
Yeah. It'll be alright, I think.
This is the only way you can miss him, though, I
Yeah.
think, by clearing
I
these.
yeah, what I was trying to, the shot I was suggesting was going to basically make absolutely certain, wasn't it? I'm sure it'll be alright.
Well, he's got $4, hasn't he, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's not missing the red, just how easy it lands on the black, but he'll have a decent chance at the black. And we're just trying to be too perfect, aren't we?
That's good enough.
Yeah.
He'll just be drawing the cue ball back when he plays the red into the corner.
Yeah.
Nice angle to float the red in the middle and just drop off probably 2 cushions with the
Yeah.
black in the centre.
Yeah, 2 cushions, definitely. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect, isn't it? Float it in with a bit of side of 2 rails. Ooh, bloody hell. Wow, the
Camera's gone.
camera. That gave me a right jump.
Oh, it was a
A
microphone.
microphone, right. Oh, has he got a big bounce? Oh, he's alright.
He could have wasted 2 more shots before the microphone fell. Oh my
no.
lord.
Oh my god. What are we seeing there?
He thinks he's had a kick. I'd like to see a replay on that.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
First
wow.
the speaker, and then that.
Well, that's called loser's side. Hold on. Got to play another frame.
Oh no, it's 10-all now. I'm still trying to get over the shock of the speaker falling, because that gave me a right fright. And then Jordan there. We'd love to see the replay of that black. Has he had a kick or not?
I don't know. We should give George some grief like he gives us.
I'm not sure if you have a replay or not.
No.
No.
Paul was asleep in the corner. I'll nudge him next time.
Saving money for Yarmouth, Robin. Yeah, don't waste your money there, mate. What's on at Yarmouth next weekend?
Oh, it's the Super League.
Ah, okay. Is he going to get dry break? Yeah. Jordan's got a chance again.
Wow.
Not an easy one, but I mean, obviously we need to put that down as a ball missed and an unforced error on the black.
Balls missed or balls up.
I don't know if he got a kick there. I've done what you done.
So he's come to the table.
Yeah, I mean,
Something we could hope for at 10 all.
The thing is, it's not an easy finish after you missed the black that you did in the last frame.
Yeah, it's not hard, though, is it? I mean, if he takes the yellows at the top and then just floats down anywhere down the right-hand side of the table, he can take the one below the black, and he's behind the 3.
Yeah. Yellows are definitely the ball, aren't they?
Just be interested to see if he actually thinks he had a kick on that. It shouldn't have missed it, should have. It's a 9 out of 10 or 99 out of 100, isn't it?
Yeah. He landed good on it, didn't he? Yeah, I'll have to ask him after the game.
He's nice on that now. So he just needs to be careful now. He needs to drop the cue ball just in a nice area.
Yeah.
So he can play the...
Has to just the pace here, doesn't he?
I think the pace is fine, just the angle. He needs to be down
the
a
angle
certain
too,
line.
yeah,
He
you're
can be
right.
within 2 foot or a foot. Oh dear, what's he gone?
He's alright. If you can land on the one...
He's been lucky.
Yeah.
He's been very lucky. If he slides past that, he's got no shot.
Yeah. That's, the pace and the line was... He had the line, didn't he? Just the pace there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal.
No. He's got a shot though.
Yeah. He's going to have to jack up, draw up towards the 8 ball, then take the one in the right centre and come behind the other 2 yellows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
if
shot.
he could get past it, that's a better shot.
That is a good shot. No, he can land high on that.
Or just straight will do. Then just drop it in and play the yellow to the corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought he has to land a little bit high on it, doesn't he? Slightly high. Let's go the other ball.
Wow. It's amazing you can't go that one, Jordan,
No.
surely.
Is he putting it into the corner? I think he is, isn't he? Shot. He mustn't have had the right angle on the one.
He obviously mustn't have done because
No.
you'd just drop it in and run through and have the same shot, wouldn't you?
This would be a really good finish after what happened in the last frame.
You just spin this in with a bit of right.
Uh,
That's what I would do.
yeah, he probably would.
You can drop it dead weight and be a bit higher.
The only thing that concerns me is the pace of these tables.
He looks thinner on the other angle. He might be taking it to the same bag. Oh, was it a nice kiss?
Yeah.
Do you think he's played that?
No, he's played
the other bag?
kiss for the other bag. Yeah.
It's still messing with it because that red, even though it's only covering a quarter or half the bag, it's in your mind.
One thing that is in his favour is that the bags are playing slightly big because of the new cloth, so it might slide in.
Yeah, if you hit the red though.
Not if you. Oh, that's why you probably err a bit on the other side, don't you?
Yeah.
Because as soon as you hit the red, you're dead, aren't you? Yeah, shot. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, good finish, really.
He missed one a minute ago.
Oh, yeah.
I think put it first.
I know. Les is going to kill me if he misses this.
No mistakes this time, and he'll be relieved to get another chance after the 8 ball he missed in the previous frame. We'll just grab Jordan in a second for a quick interview.
Yeah.
And then the next session is in 20 minutes. So
I'll be on soon.
Let's go and grab him. Best of luck in your match, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks
cheers.
for the comms.
No worries. Thank you.
I'll just get Jordan now.
Battle Jordan, that was one hell of a strange match.
Yeah, to say the least. I didn't feel great at the start of the match. I didn't feel terrible. And then it was just sort of getting away from me. I couldn't make a ball off the break. And I just kept getting loads of flicks, and for some reason I let them affect me. And then middle of the match, I just sort of, the wheels fell off. And then they came back on again. And
Yeah, we had a couple of flips as well early doors.
Yeah.
He was playing well at the start.
yeah, he was playing well with it. Yeah, so you can't really moan.
No.
You don't know when you get them yourself, so it's going to happen, isn't it? But just didn't deal with it very well.
So, I mean, you were trailing on getting there.
Yeah,
And
somehow.
then the 20th frame.
At 10-9,
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue what happened. I was just saying out there. I didn't feel nervous. I just got down and I thought it was in. I didn't even. Just thought it was there, and I didn't go in. I was shocked as anyone else, to be honest.
Well, normally they punish you, but he didn't pot one, and you did well, you proposed yourself.
Yeah, I took it quite a good finish, really. I just thought if I lose, when I was at the table at 10-0, I just thought if I lose the match from here, after clawing it back and then missing that black to win it, I don't think I'll sleep tonight.
But best of luck, mate. You're still in.
Cheers,
Good
mate.
performance.
Yeah, thanks very much. Cheers.